From coast to coast, ICNA Sisters' 14 chapters are welcoming Ramadan through a journey through the Qur'an, from anxiety to assurance, the Quranic path of the Awliya. Today, listen into a highlight from one region and join us all Ramadan one juz at a time. Find a chapter near you at icnasisters.org/chapter-locator.
ألا إن أولياء الله لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون.
Surah Araf, ayah number 27. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, O children of Adam, do not let shaitan put you in trouble the way he had your parents expelled from paradise, having their dress removed from them so that he could show them their shame. Indeed, he sees you, he and his company, from where you do not see them. Surely we have made the devils friends to those who do not believe. In this verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, do not let shaitan tempt you. Do not let yourself get in trouble by following him. Be alert and be careful. Otherwise, he will take advantage of you and make you fall into wrongdoing. Shaitan does not directly tell you something wrong. Rather, he will give you ideas and trick you in a subtle ways so that you may become misled. Allah then gives us an example of how Shaitan misleads people by telling us, believers, about the story of Adam and Hawa, when he says, just as he removed your parents from Jannah. Allah had forbidden Adam and Hawa from eating from one specific tree. Shaitan did not go to Adam and Hawa and say, eat from this tree so you can disobey Allah. Would Adam and Hawa listen to this idea if he spoke this way? Never. Rather, Shaitan was deceitful. He told them that by eating from this tree, they would become angels and worship Allah more perfectly. This would give them the ability to praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forever. Of course, they wanted to worship Allah like angels, and Shaitan was able to tempt them with the idea to do something Allah had already forbidden for them. He tempted them with doing something good in a way that they were not supposed to. Have we fallen for this trap of Shaitan before? Have we stayed up praying late into the night during Ramadan only to miss out on Fajr Salah? Have we busied ourselves with helping others while ignoring people who have rights over us? This is deceitful tactic of Shaitan, and this tactic made them act against Allah's wishes. This is not the only tactic of Shaitan. He uses different strategies and methods that can act on the weaknesses of people. It is important for us to recognize where we are weak so that we can be on alert in those situations. For example, do we have habit of talking about others? Then Shaitan may give us ideas to gossip in gatherings. Therefore, we should be alert of how we speak when we are in a group or with friends. Shaitan wants Allah's servant to lose their haya, or the sense of modesty and embarrassment, so that you continue disobeying Allah without embarrassment. And as haya goes away, then believers' iman goes away. And that is how Shaitan gets the believer to lose their iman. What else does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say about Shaitan? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that Shaitan sees you, and his followers see you when you cannot see them. So, Shaitan is able to give you wrong ideas without you fully realizing that he was the one giving you those ideas in first place. Compare that to a different enemy, an enemy that you can see. When an enemy approaches you, you physically become alert and watchful. You prepare yourself to respond and protect yourself. But since we cannot see Shaitan, he's able to be more deceitful. So, we have to be extra alert knowing this. Again, our theme for this series is learning how to be a Awliya of Allah. To be a Awliya of Allah, we are constantly reminding ourselves of Him and what He asks of us. For us to be a Awliya of Allah, we must be aware of Shaitan's tactics. When we feel a temptation, we must ask ourselves, is this how Allah wants me to approach this? Or will I be doing something in an incorrect way? And we should remember to ask for protection from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our protector, from Shaitan. He wants you to follow his deceitful ideas so that you lose your iman, and when you lose your iman, you lose your desire to do the right things. If a person's iman is stronger, Shaitan cannot get a person to follow his wrong ideas, and we must work together to resist Shaitan's ideas. We must give each other gentle reminders and sincere advice to help each other to be better people. I wanted to share a beautiful dua. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم من حمزه ونفخه ونفسه. I seek refuge with Allah, the all-hearing, all-knowing, from the accursed shaitan, from his suffocation, his arrogance, and his poetry. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen.
Jazakallah khair for joining us today. Join us again tomorrow as we continue our journey through the Qur'an, one juz at a time.
ألا إن أولياء الله لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون